Hello everyone, so the first Direct of the year just happened, and honestly I thought it was completely bonkers. We got 5 new games, and now Nintendo's lineup is 10 games strong, and we've got more Directs to come. It's baffling to me. In my theory I even said, oh, we could get 4 at the most, and I thought I was being a bit optimistic, but we got 5, if you include the Mario Kart DLC. But it's just crazy. Brilliant Direct. So much stuff I didn't see coming. Very entertaining. Just reveal after reveal after reveal. As you can tell, this video is unscripted, but I'm going to do a bit of discussion on my thoughts on the Direct. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, first up we have Fire Emblem 3 Hopes coming in June. It looks fine. I'm not really into Fire Emblem, but one of my friends who is says it doesn't look great, especially since the first one wasn't that great, but it's another first party game for June, along with Mario Strikers Battle League, which is also in June. We're getting 2 games in June, which is nuts. The art style is brilliant. The little animations as used the Hyper Strike special. It's just brilliant. It's just like in the Wii, and the box art is absolutely bonkers. I love it so much. I'm glad they've kept that style. When I saw the 2 little parts of the football pitch just come together, it took me a moment, but then I realised it was football, and I thought, oh my god, this is nuts. I thought this would happen this year. I did put up my predictions, but I kind of thought this would be an E3 thing. But I'm glad I'm mistaken, because that was a brilliant reveal. I love the little gear mechanic to add. It seems to add a bit more depth to the gameplay than other Mario sports games. Because golf and tennis, I just thought they were a bit bland, not much depth to the gameplay. The game just looks like really chaotic fun. It looks like the perfect Mario sports game in terms of gameplay and a bit of depth, along with that chaotic nature to just make it really fun. I'm really looking forward to giving it a go with some of my friends. We then had Splatoon 3 Salmon Run, the next wave, which I thought was a little underwhelming. I thought we could have got a little more for Splatoon, especially since it's coming out this summer. But it's Salmon Run. Of course, it still looks really fun. The new bosses look brilliantly creative. I'm very excited to have to fight with some of those. And the egg mechanic where you can throw them, that's really cool as well. I can imagine so many strategies you can set up, like have a bit of a supply line with your friends and be throwing them up to each other. And it's just extra stuff to make the gameplay more fun, and the Salmon Run's already really fun. And that new map, very vertical, it's Salmon Run. It looks great. A little bit underwhelming. It looks a little too similar to the first game, and it's not really helping with the whole what's the point in making Splatoon 3. And I kind of wish they'd shown off what the gimmick is of this game, but I'm sure they'll show that off in some dedicated Splatoon 3 Directs in months to come. But yeah, Splatoon 3, looking good, looking really good. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, we then got another trailer for, and the mouthful mechanic completely caught me off guard. Very bizarre, very cool. It's one of those things that nobody would have complained about if it wasn't in the game. No one would be like, oh, where's the mouthful mode? But it's just really cool. It looks really cursed when Kirby's on top of a car in a vending machine, or covering them. But it's just really cool. I'm very excited for this game. This trailer just helps make it look even more amazing than the last one. And the ability to upgrade the copy abilities, that's really cool. So it adds a bit more to the depth of the gameplay. Upgrade, work stuff as you're going along. Very cool. Kirby and the Forgotten Land continues to make itself look like one of the best games, potentially, coming out this year. And then, Nintendo Switch Sports. I thought this would never happen. I thought this has got to be one of the things they do in the first couple of years of the Switch, or it's not happening. But they did it anyway, 5 years in. It looks brilliant. I love the art style. I love the setting of the very modern, sports sort of village. A very modern take on the resort, I feel, from Wii Sports Resort. It's Speaking of Wii Sports Resort, there is a lot less sports in this one, and there seems to be less variations on the sports that there are there. We've got volleyball, badminton, bowling, football, chambara, and tennis, which they look like a lot of fun. And the fact that we've got a golf update coming gives me hope that we will actually still get a couple more sports in the game. And it looks like one of those games is going to be a lot of fun with family. But I'm very glad that it's not full price. I feel no one would have gone crazy, but like, oh, okay, they're selling at full price, whatever. But it is only about £30, which is great. It looks great. I didn't see it coming at all. Absolutely brilliant. Next, they showed us a Metroid Dread update, and the Dread mode, where you die in one hit, sounds terrifying, and something I could definitely not do, because I simply died so many times when playing Dread. But the boss rush mode, coming in April, that sounds like something that's right up my street, because the bosses in Dread are fabulous. They were my favourite part of the game, and I'm just very excited to fight a bit more of them. Then they announced Earthbound is coming to NSO, which is brilliant, because I know a lot of people have been asking for it. I'm surprised they saved it until now. Maybe they've got something else Earthbound in the works and wanted to get people hyped up for it by letting them play the old games. But yeah, Earthbound, that's brilliant. I'm going to give it a go. I've not played it before because it came out before I was alive, but you know, I'll give it a go. Looks fun. And then Mario Kart 8 DLC. I didn't think it would happen. I don't know why they've left it this long. I completely lost hope of Mario Kart 8 DLC. But I'm glad that they said, before they showed Mario Kart, I'm glad they said it's DLC before they did, because if they just started playing the trailer and everyone saw karts, they would have gone ballistic because of the leaks. But because they said pay DLC first, I feel it saved people from disappointment. But 48 courses for £20 is huge. I'm pretty sure that almost doubles the courses in the first game. One slightly worrying thing about it is the art style is suspiciously a lot like Mario Kart Tour, and it doesn't seem to match the art style of Mario Kart 8, which is a little worrying to me. But I'm sure it will still be fun. It's Mario Kart. It's going to be fun. It makes sense in hindsight. Probably going to get Mario Kart 9 on the next console instead. That's fine. I'm just glad we're getting more Mario Kart content, because I'm so sick of the last couple of tracks we've been playing for the last 8 years. I bought it straight away, as soon as the presentation ended. So, yeah, I think that speaks for itself. Then they revealed Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the game I haven't been able to stop thinking about all day and night, because it just looks so good. If you've seen my reaction video, I was very, very excited. And I love the art style. The art style looks like a mix of Definitive Edition and Chronicles 2. In just the most perfect way possible. I love the colours, and it reminds me a bit of Genshin Impact, but in a very good way, especially in the cutscenes. And there's so much to analyse in the trailer. There's so many little things that reference to the first 2 games in the series, and I have a little idea for what I think the plot could be about, or what could be happening, but I am going to go into some slight Xenoblade 1 or 2 spoilery things, so if you're worried about that, click off, that's fine, but I'm about to go into that. So the impression I got is the worlds from both games have collided into this one. Maybe it's like an afterlife or something, because we see dead things, and there's a guy that looks like Van Damme, and he's dead. So it could be like a Xenoblade afterlife, especially since we see the Mechonis sword and the Severed Orion head, which is bonkers. But also, there's some people who I assume, lived and didn't die. It's very confusing. But I think the story is going to be about a war between those from the world of the Bionis and the Mechonis, the Homs, the Hyentia, and the Machina, versus the people from Allrest. That's the impression I got from the trailer. I don't know if that's right. I haven't analysed this crazily. I'm just going off my thoughts. Melia seemed to be in the trailer behind a mask. It could be a descendant of Melia, but the other lady they showed was definitely Nia. Without a doubt, same voice actor, Flesh Eater Core Crystal, same colour scheme, same hair. I am 100% sure that's Nia. But they both seem to be evil, which doesn't make a lot of sense, because they're saying, like, exterminate whatever. I'm assuming each other's sides, and they're warring against each other. And other things that hint towards there being a bit of a war between the people from Allrest and the people from Bionis and Mechonis is the Orion Titan's severed head in the end of the trailer, and what I assume is the box art sort of thing, next to the Mechonis sword. So I assume those two Titans fight, and that could be hinting about a war between the two worlds. But the party character seems to be... party characters seem to be made up of people from what I assume is the Homs and the High Antier and the Machinus side of the war from Bionis and Mechonis, and there's a Flesh Eater from Allrest. So I assume it's like the whole point of the story is, oh, we've got these people from both sides of the war, and they're trying to make peace within this world that's torn apart. That's just my ideas for the thing. I have no idea if that's how the game's gonna end up turning out, but the game looks so good. It has so much potential. The environments look stunning. There's so many references. The cutscenes look stunning. The weapons look awesome. The characters look awesome. It's just... it looks amazing. And I am so excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. It's coming in September of this year. I thought this would be a 2023 game. And even if it was 2022, I thought it would be November, December. Even if Breath of the Wild was coming out then. But it's September. That feels so much closer. It's just bonkers that we're getting this game soon, and we're going to see so much of it this year. Very excited. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, absolutely fabulous. And I'm pretty chuffed that that's a prediction that I got Bob on. I said it would be in the February Direct as the one last thing, and it was. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the first Nintendo Direct of 2022. And if you've made it all the way through this rambly mess of a video, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing so you don't miss any more of my discussion videos on Nintendo and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.